Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So, this reading is for January 7th, 2019, the week beginning, for my Earth signs, my Virgos, Tauruses, and my Capricorns. Now, I'm talking super fast because I have some good news for y'all. Okay, so realize that we are now in a 3 universal year, which symbolizes creativity and fun, lightheartedness, excitement. As opposed to what we were in last year, an 11 universal year, right? Master numbers. Master numbers teach us lessons, right? Everything seems like a struggle because it is, because you learn it. Also, we are in a 4 universal month, right, with January. So that represents 4 always represents stability, which is amazing, coupled with the fact that we have a new moon in Capricorn on the 5th. Brilliant. Capricorn represents what? Stability. And then the sun is still in Capricorn, which represents what? Stability. So this month is all about stability. And it's brilliant because guess what? Earth signs like what? Stability. Oh, the airplane. It likes stability. That's funny. We also have a partial solar eclipse too during the new moon, right? And new moons represent new beginnings. So, and the most exciting news that I have is that on the 6th, Uranus goes direct. So Uranus is the planet of revolution, of change, of getting things done, moving forward. And since August of last year, guess what? It's been retrograde. So if it has felt like you haven't been able to get anything accomplished or done, that's why. But now, as of the 6th, right, new beginnings, new moon, and Uranus going direct. So let's get it, y'all. Like, this is just going to be a great year for everybody. I can feel it. I already know. Okay, so sorry about that, but I had to tell y'all that. So what are the themes for my Earth signs for the week of January 7th, 2019, please? And it's warm outside, like, so of course we have birds, bees, kids, animals. A squirrel hopped on my head the other day. I can't make this stuff up, like, all right. So we have the 2 circles pine, earth signs. Then we have the commence card. I like this. I'm liking this. And the west. Wow, fire signs had the west card too, but just the 3rd. So first of all, your angel numbers, earth sign is 2. So look up the angel number 2, the significance of what 2 means, and then take that message as you will. Okay, so first card, 2 circles pine. This is cool. Circle suit, that's money. Pine cards represents strength. It represents stability. I can't make this stuff up. It is contemplation. It is thinking. This is what earth signs like. He thinks about his moves before he makes them. Guess what? It's also a tree. Trees are earthy. This is y'all. This could represent you or another earth sign. The pine represents strength, endurance. It represents a young man. So if you are a young man, then this definitely can pertain to you. It represents contemplation. He thinks before he makes his moves. His strength is inner strength, like a tree. He has inner resolve. He doesn't need to exert himself externally. He's just like a wall, right? That's where his strength comes from. He also represents writing, literature, journalism, things of that nature, poetry. Now, realize that we just came out of a new year, right? Everybody was writing New Year's resolutions. And with the New Year's resolutions, right, he's still thinking about that. So we left on that note last year, and now he's still writing. He's still kind of formulating his plot, so to speak, right? Making his moves. He's still thinking about how he wants to proceed through life. Then guess what? We have to commence. So that's cool. Commence, again, another green card that represents luck and money. The bow, the arrow is about to leave the bow, right? Some new beginnings, things about to start. So again, this is interesting next to the pine card because he's thinking about his next move and how he really wants to start off the year, really. And then with the commence card next to him, he's getting himself ready to take action. He has not taken action yet, right? He's getting himself ready. So I think for y'all earth signs, be careful not to overthink things. Don't be over analytical. Make sure that you are taking action, right? You thinking about it, you writing it down, and then eventually that arrow has to leave that bow, right? In order for you to even move forward in life. West card, that's somebody else. That's your objectives. So y'all are really plotting on how to start your objectives. You've made all these New Year's resolutions, and now you're just kind of like, you're ready. You stand there waiting to take action to make them happen. This could also represent obstacles that come up as you are trying to put new things into place for your life. This could also represent another person who, for good or for bad, is an obstacle. They could be an obstacle in your life on the bad end, but they could also just be, could also be a type of person who can help you move your life forward, move your objectives forward. So let's clarify. It's getting kind of long. Pine card, please. Ooh, 2 came out. We'll work with it. Okay, so you got, yep, that West card is a person. That's a person. I knew it. So South, success, achievement, wealth, happiness, sunshine, your objective. So what you are doing is going to get you, you're going to be successful with it. Don't worry about that. Then you got the center card, which represents success, achievement. This is beautiful, right underneath the commence card. This represents the arrow leaving, not having left the bow yet, right? He's still waiting for the right time. But then guess what? The center card represents the arrow left and it landed exactly where they wanted. This is love, this is romance, this is success, this is financial achievement, this is everything. Career, that is beautiful. I'm so happy, earth signs, for y'all, because I know y'all reading for 2018, the last one didn't really end on the most positive note either, so this is good. So these 2 cards came out at the same time, and look at all those 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2. And what did I tell you? 2. So definitely look up the meaning of 222, please, earth signs. So this card, we have the lute, which represents happiness, joy, being just lighthearted, taking things as they go. It can also represent music. It can represent just fun, not taking life too seriously, which is perfect because guess what? We are in a 3 universal year. So it's all about fun and creativity, right? Creating music, just being happy with being alive. And then look at who we came out with, partnerships. So earth signs, we have a focus on partnerships for y'all. As it pertains to the objectives that you want to accomplish. So y'all plotting on somebody. Y'all like, how can I get him? How can I get her? Let me wait for the right time to see them, and then bam, make my move. And it looks like you're gonna get them. So, or if it's not romantic, it could be partnerships and work too. So this is good, but it looks like an emphasis on happiness, on joy. The fire signs also had the lute. I love it. Now let's clarify the commence card, please. Insect, toad, jade. Okay, so we got the 7 circles. Insect, this represents movement, motion, taking action, which is what we wanted to see, because remember, I already told you, don't sit on it for too long, right? Don't just contemplate for too long. Make those moves. This is great. This also means any obstacles that you come up against are going to be short term. Don't worry about it, right? It's not serious. It's not going to last long. It's not, the thing that you are planning on is not as heavy as you might think, right? So you sitting here plotting and plotting and plotting and plotting, like, how can I get to this? But it's like, don't overthink it, right? It's not as weighty as you might think or as it might feel right now. Next to what? 3 bamboo toad, healing. This represents, look, toad is also contemplating. This can represent over ambition as well, right? So you are thinking about stuff, you're really thinking about it. Make sure that you are not being overly ambitious, earth signs, and that is very important for y'all, because y'all are the most ambitious signs. Like, I love earth signs. Y'all so grounded. Y'all want the world, and you will sit and plot a way to get it, piece by piece by piece. So don't overthink stuff. Focus on your healing, but don't overthink stuff. Look, it's not as big of a deal as you think, right? These beginnings. Jade, work hard, persevere. Know that jade takes a long time and a lot of work to get to this prized possession that it is in China. It's an ugly piece of rock when it leaves the ground. It takes a long time, toil and blood, sweat, and tears to get it to be essentially priceless, right? Doesn't rust, doesn't fade, doesn't decay. Everybody loves it, but that takes time. So realize in your ambitions, they're gonna take time. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew. It's the beginning of the year. You know, you like, I want to be a millionaire within 3 months. You know, earth sign. That's probably not going to happen. I don't know, it could. But just be mindful of not trying to take on more than you can handle so soon. Lastly, let's clarify the West card. East. Ooh, this is a relationship. Ooh, this is probably love. I wasn't even going to put that on y'all. I was letting the cards talk. But when they say things and I see it, I'll just read it. East. You. Somebody else. So this card, the East represents you, yourself, your role in things. But because this came up as we clarify the West card, this is saying this is a partnership. And look, the duck card slid out. I was pulling 3 cards, this popped out. So this is definite focus on partnerships as the year begins, earth signs. Whether you want to or not, looks like secretively you do, but you don't want to tell nobody. Partnerships. Peach, love. Y'all thinking about y'all love life, but y'all don't want nobody to know. She represents feminine interest, feminine beauty, extravagance, right? She has her peach on the stem, right? She literally has her fruit. She has her cake and eating it too. She's not wanting for anything. She also represents creativity though. Feminine energy, divinely feminine energy. She can also represent a rival. Now look, we got the peach as a young girl. Ooh, this is getting good, earth signs. I'm all in y'all business. And then look, a young man. This is so cute, romance. This is so cute. Or like I said, it could be a rival with this romance, with this peach and this pine. Then you got the West and the East. This is definitely romance. The Toad card. 3 bamboo toad. Again, healing over ambition. So you have a situation. You might have a third party. You might have a rival if you're a girl and this peach doesn't pertain to you. They are saying you're healing that situation, right? Maybe you've had a third party situation and it's being healed, which is good. Or you had a third party situation and you are being overly ambitious, right? For what you can expect now. But the good thing is there is definitely love here. There's so much love here. You have the pine, the peach. This is young love. This is puppy love. This is so beautiful. You got the East and the West, and you got the duck. This is screaming love, and you got center. So earth signs love. You starting a new, I wouldn't say necessarily relationship, or you're meeting somebody. You are starting a new phase in your life with how you approach the situation of love and romance, and how you deal with other people. Like y'all coming out of y'all grounded earthy shells to really exert yourself in the way of love as opposed to work. I don't see work here at all. I see you working hard towards new beginnings with another person, and that is so cute. That is so cute. So cute, earth signs. So cute. All right, let's get into the specific ones, the individual ones. That was unexpected. Very unexpected, earth signs. Okay, so let's see. The first one will be for Capricorns. How does a general reading pertain to my Capricorns? Tortoise. Be patient, y'all. This is so adorable. Be patient. So the healing card, the toad card, came up twice, and it represented over ambition, right? I don't think it's with you wanting somebody that you can't have, Capricorns. I think this is saying it's more you wanting too much too soon. You know, you can get it, but just don't overdo it as you come out of your shell. So pun intended with the tortoise. So this is saying still be patient, still be who you are. Know that you're acquiring wisdom as time goes. So maybe you don't get this person right off, or they don't respond to you as you would like. Know that you're cultivating a fertile ground for the relationship to grow. You planting seeds, you are learning things about them, right? So maybe you make a pass and you say, well, do you want to go on a date to get coffee or something? I don't know. And they're like, no. And then you learn like, oh, they don't like coffee, right? It's not them putting you down. You're learning things about them so that ultimately it can end up beautiful. Be patient. Know that slow and steady wins the race, right? Look up, be positive, be optimistic, Capricorn. You will get this person. The partnership is going to be beautiful, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Also, the number 7. Capricorns. Look that up. I'm all about these angel numbers because they play a huge role in life. All right, Virgo. Virgo got the tortoise too. Same thing. So this is good because that means that the general reading was for both of y'all. So Virgos, again, like I told the Capricorns, be patient. Know that slow and steady wins the race. Virgos are usually really methodical anyway. They're not really that verbal. They just like to sit and observe, and they, make chess moves, big moves. Keep doing that, Virgo. Don't get frustrated, because y'all are frustrated with the speed that this partnership is moving in. It's moving too slow for y'all, earth signs in general. But Virgo, keep your shell visible, right? So don't hide from this person. Don't hide from this partnership, because they won't know that you are making advances. So make sure that they can see you. Make sure that you are crossing these obstacles slowly, right? You don't want to hurt yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. You're paying attention to everything around you. Even though it may seem like nothing, pay attention to the bumps in the road. That's how you acquire knowledge about this person or this partnership. Also, don't be inside of your shell, Virgos. Y'all like to be flies on the wall. Y'all know everything about everybody because y'all just sit back and watch everything. Virgos are extremely intelligent. But this is saying, don't do that. Come out of your shell, but be cautiously optimistic. That's what's coming up for me. Also, number 7, the angel number for y'all too. Wow. Last but not least, my Taurus. All right, how does the message pertain to Taurus? Woodcutter. If that was gonna be the tortoise again, I was about to be like, wow. Okay, so woodcutter, cutting through things. A woodcutter represents hard work, which you're gonna have to do for this partnership, Taurus, whether you want to or not. But Tauruses don't mind hard work. They just like luxury with the hard work. This is saying you'll get that. It'll be to a good end. Cutting through entanglements. So, kind of cutting through the riffraff, so to speak, that's stopping you from making this partnership happen. That's stopping you from making this partnership fruitful, right? Because we had the peach, right? That's fruit. Making this partnership able to bear fruit. You got to cut through some stuff. Woodcutter also represents fire. So maybe you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Woodcutter also represents fertility. Be careful, or congratulations. And it can represent ultimately a beneficial end, so marriage, but definitely working hard, cutting through, chopping through present entanglements and drama and things that are stopping you from being able to make this partnership golden. All right, so happy new year, earth signs. Again, sorry that this reading was a little longer than others, but hey, it's a new year. Peace out.